Good morning, students. I am Munshi Rashidul Islam, Assistant Professor, GIS College of Engineering, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Now, last day we have discussed about the CAM drives and its application, and elaborately we have discussed the different types of CAM, what are the different types of follower, how the different types of follower behaves into the follower CAM, and CAM different types, CAM description, everything can be discussed in the last classes. That means the lecture number 15. And now today is actually discussing point focused about the different CAM drives and its application. And today's discussion is just like a continuation part of the last classes, because last classes we have not cover up the basic procedure that you may follow to draw the displacement diagram. That displacement diagram how to draw for the profile of a CAM. So that is actually the today's main point, the main discussing point. So now let us see. So design procedure for use the CAM and follower design. So first of all you have to mention the different CAM profile with respect to the displacement diagram. So first displacement diagram about the motion, about the rotation of the CAM. The different phase can be obtained during the whole rotation of 360-degree angle by the CAM. So that's why we know mainly 4 or 5 types of velocity in motion control system are there. Number 1, uniform velocity. Number 2, simple harmonic motion. Number 3, uniform acceleration. Number 4, uniform retardation. So these are the 4 or 5 4 parts how to motion can be converted or can be supplied to the follower. So that's why and the phase of the CAM can also a different shape. So first one phase is rising, that means outstroke. Next, dwell, DWELL, dwell means there is a no changes of angle. There will be no changes of angle. That means in dwell period the flat portion also obtained in this regard. So next rising, dwell. Next return stroke. In return stroke, that means rising gradually increase or gradually increase timing, and return, that means going back to the original shape, going back to the original position. That is the return phase, and again the last phase will be dwell. So dwell period obviously more than two dwell periods can also be happen. Now next, so identify the motion requirement for the different follower cases using the displacement diagram, and that displacement diagram displayed over the follower displacement as a function of the CAM rotation or the time rotation. We know that we have used to transmit the motion from the CAM to follower. Mainly we use 4 or 5 types of follower shapes can also be used. Number 1, knife phase follower. Number 2, flat phase follower. Number 3, roller follower. Number 4, spherical follower. These are the 4 types follower can used during the motion transmission from CAM to follower. Now case number 2, that means step 2, that also establish radius of base circle of CAM. and radius of base circle is equal to the distance of the lowest point on the cam periphery to the center of rotation of the cam. So that is actually the lowest portion of the profile of the cam and to the center of the periphery of the cam. That is actually the radius of the cam. Now next point is diameter of base circle must be at least large as the diameter of the half. So number 2 sub point, that is actually the diameter of the base circle must be at least large as the number of the diameter of the half. That means the half diameter always less than the base circle diameter. Now next point, in cams made integral with the shaft, that means the diameter of the base circle must be at least equal to the shaft diameter. And if you see the diagram plotted below with the camshaft dimension in inch. So next point is force associated with follower motion will generate the stresses in the camshaft. That means the shaft which is actually mentioned in the earlier must be sized to operate safely with the stress loading. That means different types of loading can be happen, just like repeated loading, fluctuating loading, and static loading. Different types of loading can also apply on the cam motion. So that's why stress loading also a important point, and it is a integral part of the cam profile motion of the cam profile. Next, modify radius of the base circle using the rise of displacement desired from the follower as a camshaft rotate. Method used to modify the base circle depends on the type of follower. That means a cam rotation which is plotted with the defined diagram, defined point of nomenclature also be there, and one specific pressure angle we have used. That pressure angle vary from case to case. So if you see the diagram, the defined integral part also there. Suppose the pressure angle part, that pressure angle, that means some angle which is the angle between the normal of the cam at a point and to the radial line which is passing through the point, and pressure angle may be vary if you move from the point to point along the periphery of the cam. That means to prevent the possibility of binding of a pointer follower in a pressure angle usually not permitted to the exceed 30 degree. That means at which phi is equal to 0, for means the previous example if you see the 0 degree angle, it is not plotted here. 0 degree angle means that is no movement can be happen, cannot be happen. So that's why the given displacement diagram below assume the camshaft is rotating at 600 rpm and the left 1 inch. That means L is equal to 1 inch. Plot velocity of a follower with some certain function or of a time. That means a diagram which is actually plotted according to the cam rotation angle, and that diagram also the displacement diagram. So velocity diagram is not necessary for that point of view, only displacement diagram according to the cam rotation which is actually needed to plot the cam profile. But for each and every point, each or every problem, velocity diagram is not necessary. Now this is a velocity diagram of a simple harmonic motion. So shape of displacement curve can be utilized for a control of velocity or acceleration of the follower. That's why the shape of the displacement curve can be categorized according to the acceleration characteristic of follower. So first one is simple harmonic curve. That means generate a acceleration curve having a cosine dependent. Next, cycloidal curve. That means generates acceleration curve having sign dependent. Next is constant acceleration. It also termed as parabolic. So these are the three shapes, one by one can be seen in the graph. So first one is cosine dependent. That means the simple harmonic motion, and in this regard you can draw this diagram, and it is a very easy process, because if you plot the total diagram, first if you plot a rectangle shape, and that height must be in the follower lift, how much the follower can lift, how much the cam can lift the follower, that is actually the height of the SHM, simple harmonic motion cases. And in the left hand side we can split the semicircle in either in 6 equal parts or 8 equal parts. So then join the each point and with some certain angle, that angle also divided in same equal parts that you divide in the semicircle. So suppose the same angle can also be equated in 6 equal parts. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now join these lines. Suppose 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5, and 6 to 6. So that point, different types of point can be created, and from 0 to 6 point, just mark the point, and by using the French curve you can join the line. So that is actually the case of simple harmonic motion, how to draw. That means it is actually the case of rising time. Similarly, again we know that rising, next process will be dwell 1, DWELL, dwell 1. So next 6 to 6, that means another shape also be there, that is the dwell period. Next, return, similar process. If you follow the SHM to the return time, that means similar process can also be happen. That means similar process rise and similar process return. Now remaining angle also a dwell 2. That means 2 dwell period, minimum 2 dwell period can be happen for each and every rotation of the cam of various velocity motion displacement diagram. Next is constant acceleration diagram. That also simply a diagram that can be, that is a simple table which is actually equated parabolic or non-constant acceleration. That cases x is equal to L into, this is actually the displacement equation, velocity equation, and acceleration equation. So if you follow the figure, that means theta by theta O, that is the less than or equal to 0.5. That means x is equal to 2L into theta theta square by theta o square, and final equation will be x is equal to L into 1 minus 2 1 minus theta by theta o square. That is the displacement cases. Next, velocity cases also be there, and velocity cases means x with t variant, so that means distance displacement with respect to time. If you integrate, so dx by dt, that means dlw by theta o 1 minus theta by theta o. And acceleration, again we integrate the velocity with respect to t, so that means d2x by dt2 is equal to minus 4l omega square lw square by theta o square. So that is actually the constant acceleration cases. That is actually case of constant acceleration case. Similarly, simple harmonic process, another process also be followed, and last one is cycloidal cases. Now this is the actually diagram, simple cases. Different types of motion can be combined into displacement curve to obtain a motion characteristic consistent with requirements of application. Some example can also be followed, and different types of motion can also plotted in one single problem. And suppose first in the upper portion, the displacement diagram plotted here, and with respect to displacement diagram we plot a diagram, that is in the diagram of cam profile. Another portion, cycloidal cases. Here cam angle depends, geometry of the circle can also be utilized. We generate the cycloidal curve, and that cycloidal curve also be used to different configuration of simple harmonic motion in specific harmonic curve. Two options are also available, that means simply form to create the simple harmonic motion process. It is a very easy and very easy problem to draw the displacement diagram according to this. Now, how to use the roller follower to draw the cam profile, and the method are also same. One difference is also there. The radius of construction circle is actually the summation of radius of the base circle plus radius of the roller. That is actually the case, and that is the diagram, and the plotting diagram is similar to that of the previous problem. So no different methods are also there. Only the roller can be changed. If you use the knife edge follower, the one type of shape are also be obtained, and if you use roller follower, that cases another type of shape of the follower can be obtained. That is this is actually the case of the roller follower problem. That is the fat face problem. This is actually the case of different cases. So summary of this part, it is actually a subject which is mainly depend upon some parametric value, that means parabola, and also the different methods, just like the simple harmonic motion, constant acceleration and retardation, constant velocity, everything can be obtained in this chapter according to the motion of the cam, and that motion can be transmitted, that motion can be changed to the cam to follower, and follower is fixed, cam is rotate with some certain angle, and that angle can be divided into the different shapes, and mainly 4 or 5 phases can be obtained during the rotation of the cam. That phase may be dual, rising, again dual, return, dual, and the fourth process of velocity motion control diagram can also be obtained in this regard. So in this chapter mainly we can concentrate about the how to draw the displacement diagram and calculate the different value of the velocity, acceleration, and the cam profile. That's all for the today's class. Thank you.